Hi everybody, I just wanted to share I'm putting together some last minute Mother's Day cards. I'm using the My Monthly Hero kit from January of this year, 2017. It was a Valentine's kit. Comes with a lot of roses and all the matching die, coordinating dies. So I took some of them and I had made my mother's Valentine's Day card and I created a wrap here, and I wanted to just show you because I'm going to repeat that process on this card, and I just wanted to show you real quick how I put it together. So I cut and colored this one here, and I'm using a little bit of the Stardust pen to give it a little accents on the wrapping, and so I just cut and colored that, and then I cut and colored a blank one. So this one's just blank, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the colored one, and I'm just taking some 3M foam tape, and I'm going to cut some really thin strips here and basically just create like a little 3D embellishment for the card. So I just wanted to share with you how I'm doing that. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking the actual wrap, and I'm going to start, let me see, I kind of went thinner on one end, so I'll take that down at the bottom here and place it as close to the edge as I can on that one. I'll do the same thing on the other side, and this is just going to give me room to slide. You see all those roses and stems that I cut over here, and it's just going to give me room to slide them in between. So I'm going to bring this side down, same thing. I'm going to kind of let those touch a little bit, not too much, just so the stems don't fall through. So I kind of have it like that. Make sure I have enough support up here at the top. Yeah. So then I'm going to take these off, give it a press down, take the backing off of here. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful Mother's Day, whether you're a stepmom, a foster mom, a fur baby mom. I really am wishing you a wonderful Mother's Day. Don't think we have any plans. We'll probably just go to the movies and maybe get some dinner, or make some dinner. My husband's a really good cook, so we'll probably have a really nice dinner, and more than likely he'll make me steak. I don't do steak that often, but that's my treat dinner that I enjoy the most. So got this together, and it's a little off on the end, but that's okay. It gives it more of a 3D look. So there's that. And you're going to have that little space in between. So what I like to do is I took all of these stems, and I just basically used the Zig glue pen and put a really tiny dot on the end. I colored these just with some Hero Arts colored ink just to make it quick and easy. I'm not filling in or coloring these roses. Again, I'm just doing a last minute card. So these are going to slide in, and it's just going to give you the look of a little bouquet of roses. So the other ones I did is on my Instagram. You can see those were more in detail, and it was a different style of rose. Now you can stagger these, and I'll show you how to get that to kind of stay once we just decide the placement we want of these flowers. So I'm going to do 6 roses in here. And also on the other one I had done some leaves just sticking out the side because they were more the traditional roses. But on this one I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to bring some like this. We have room for a couple more. If I can get it to come up. So we have that there. And we can play around once we get in here and use our tweezers, but so I'm going to do that. So we kind of have a little display there, and I'm going to just pull this one up a little bit so I can see it. I kind of like that. I'm not going to spend too much time messing with it because I need to get this in the mail. But, so I'm going to just fiddle around a little. I kind of want to see the stem, so I like that. So now what I'm going to do is kind of hold it down on the bottom here. And I'm just going to go and drop my tweezers. I'm just going to go and place a little bit of glue underneath some of the areas just to kind of tack these together. So under here I can probably get a little bit under this one. Just going to lift that up and put a little dot there. Hold that down. I could probably put a little bit on this one. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just barely putting a little bit of glue on the backs of these so they'll kind of tack together. So these three here are held together now. So now I'm going to lift this one up. I'm just going to put a dab of glue there. Hold it for a second. And then I'm going to come on this one and put a little dab under there and hold that. So we'll hold all those together for a second. Give them time to, you know, slightly being tacked together will help hold them in place. So let's see here. So some of them will be. Got to hold it a little bit longer. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. I'm just focusing on that so it didn't fall apart. So now we have it kind of held a little bit better together. This one in the front isn't tacked onto anything, so we could go and do that one in the front. And let's see, where do I want to do that? I guess I'll just put some right about there and slide it up. Let me see if I can get it to go up a little. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to hold that down. Just a few minutes just to really adhere to the other roses, especially since I have that little glitter, that Stardust pen accenting the roses. So I did that because I didn't want to take a lot of time to color all the roses separately. So there's a little 3D embellishment we made, so they slide in and out. And then when you go to put them on your card, again, you could add the flowers if you want. I'm not going to put that much into it on this one, but you could do that if you'd like. And what I did is I took some of this beautiful paper I got recently at a clearance, on clearance at Joann's. It's called Mercury Glass Cardstock, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's by Die Cuts with a View. And it just comes with all these different gorgeous different shades. So we have a copper, we have a regular yellow gold, this gorgeous pink that I'm using right now, and then the silver. So I just really like that. I thought that was great for just quick, easy backgrounds. You know, really pretty look here, like foil. So what I was thinking about doing is just placing this as an embellishment on the card, and wherever you want to put it on your card is up to you. And then, you know, putting a Mother's Day sentiment here, and you know, I just thought that would be, you could also, what I might do is I'm going to be doing a black and white themed with this one. I'm going to do a black and white themed card, just using some black card base, and I'm going to just do an all black and white look. So I had pulled out some black ribbon for this card. I haven't got the background paper yet, but I might use that silver one. I'll probably use the silver on this one, and then put this on there, maybe a little ribbon, and put my sentiment, you know, down below, Happy Mother's Day. So that's what I'm doing with this one, but let's see if I like this black ribbon on this one too or not. I really wasn't going to put the whole card together on camera, but let's see. While I'm playing around, might give you an idea. And you could just use any beautiful paper that doesn't really have, you know, you want the focus to be on the flowers. So I don't know why I've been into this recently, just putting ribbons across my card. So I'm not sure how I like that. I do like having a little bit of an accent. But I wanted a soft card. See, I have this ribbon here. That's really pretty. I do like that. And I don't have my sentiment ready yet, but I do. Let's see here. Do I like this? I don't know if I have enough room. Maybe we could do it on the side. Something like that. I don't know if that takes away from the flowers. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to play around. The sentiment I found was one that's it's really a cool script. Let me stamp it and show you real quick. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it in a probably black ink, traditional black sentiment, and mat it with some of the pink cardstock that's in the card base. But I found this and I thought it was a really pretty sentiment. I'm not sure which set it came from. I think it was one of those that you can pick up at the Michael's or Joann's. So I just thought that was so pretty. And so I'm going to use that sentiment for this card. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the ribbon or how I'm going to finish laying this out, but I just wanted to share how I made this little embellishment. So hopefully you guys will try this out. I know that's coming apart, so you got to hold that glue a little bit longer, but I just thought it was neat, a little interactive, and my mom loves it. The one I sent her was all yellow roses, and she says she plays with it all the time, has it sitting up on her dresser in her bedroom, and she pulls these flowers out from time to time. Now, you could go down at the bottom of these and tack together the base of the stems just so they kind of stay in place too. But yeah, so I thought I would share that with you today in case you have that kit or any other kits similar that you can, you know, really any design you have or any kind of stamp, you can, if it has a matching die or even if it doesn't, you can just cut a plain back and put some foam tape in to make it a 3D element, so, or an interactive element on your card. So, alright, great. Hope you enjoyed that and learned something, or we'll try it out. And again want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Like and subscribe.